Welcome to Maple Ridge Chrysler. My name is Jamarly, and today I'll be showing you this 2014 Ram 1500 pickup truck. Starting up here at the front of the vehicle, we will see our quad halogen headlamps, as well as your fog lamps down there at the bottom for increased visibility and increased fog. Their headlamps are also bent around more to the side in order to increase peripheral light. Under this hood, we have a 5.7 Hemi powered engine. This engine is powerful, as well as a 6-speed automatic transmission. Even though this vehicle is powerful, it is still great on the fuel economy. Coming down here to the wheels, we have our 20-inch completely aluminum rims wrapped with Goodyear Wrangler tires. These Wrangler tires are filled with nitrogen, as you can tell by this green cap right here, and it says N2. Nitrogen stays a more equal temperature throughout the entire year, and it decreases your leakage while increasing your fuel economy. If we just take a closer look at these tires, we'll see that there's a great amount of tread left on them, so you're not going to have to worry about replacing those anytime soon. Coming up here to the mirrors, we will see that they are breakaway mirrors. They fold both to the front and to the back in order to get out of the way in the case that you might hit them or someone else might. They're also good to be protected in a parking lot. Also want to point out that there are these convex mirrors on both sides in order to increase visibility and reducing your blind spots. Now let's step inside the vehicle. Here in the door of the vehicle, we'll see that the window goes all the way down and the door has a great amount of space in it, and one of the cabin speakers. Now coming in here to the side of the vehicle, we will see our headlamp controls. You can set it on auto and forget it, and your lights will adjust according to the brightness outside. Coming down lower, we have our park brake as well as our release lever. And behind the steering wheel, we also have our lever to control the height of the wheel. Now I'm going to climb in and turn on the car for you. I'm just going to put the key into the ignition. There we go. Coming in here to the cluster display, we'll see our tachometer on the left with our speedometer on the right. We also have our direction that we're facing currently, the weather, and our speedometer showing, which can easily be turned to miles per hour. Going back, we can look at other vehicle information like our tire pressure, our transmission temperature, oil temperature, etc. As well, we can look at our fuel economy, our trip information, etc. The vehicle also alerts you about services that need to be done to keep your worrying and guessing out of the picture. Coming down here to the wheel, we will see our voice recognition controls, as well as our button to control the digital display up above. Here we also have our cruise control buttons. Coming over here, we have our shifter as well as our plus and minus sign in order to manually shift if you so choose. And coming to the center here, our media center, we have our 5.0 Uconnect screen. This screen is a touch screen actually, so we can flip through a few of the different radio stations. In Sirius satellite radio, there's also AM and FM, which is great. You can also connect other media devices to this vehicle via USB, auxiliary, or Bluetooth, as I mentioned. As I mentioned, this vehicle has your voice controls, which allows you to use your phone answering calls or responding to text messages so that your hands don't have to leave the wheel, and to increase your safety. There's also your compass setting, your further customization, and you can look at the clock outside or turn the screen off. Here we have your volume and your tuning button. Below that we have our climate controls, our traction control, towing and haul controls. Coming down here, we have our DC plug, a great little drawer here, a USB power outlet, as well as a shelf and a large glove compartment. In the front of this vehicle, we have our center console with 3 large cup holders. In the center console, we have here our USB port, auxiliary jack, and another DC plug. We also have a cool little mechanism to hold all your change. This 40-20-40 split turns the middle console into a 3rd seat in this vehicle, which is great. And before we step out, I just want to show you that there's some storage space behind the seats, which are great for keeping tools. And now we're just gonna step out of the vehicle and let's finish this tour. Around the back of this vehicle, we will see a 6-foot box. This box has a liner installed already, so you don't have to worry about doing that. Coming down here to the bottom, we will see our 4-pin and 7-pin towing hitch hookups, as well as our factory installed hitch. Just backing out for a little bit, you will notice that we have a dual exhaust equipped on this vehicle. Thank you so much for doing this walk around of this 2014 Ram 1500. I hope you'll come down to Maple Ridge Chrysler to check out this vehicle or other new and used options. Remember, we have 0% financing and we are closer than you think. Bye-bye.